you know how long it's been since I've had a Sunday off?
You blew it. Terry was willing to switch with you. You should have taken him up on it.
No, it wouldn't do any good, man. Jill doesn't get a Sunday off for the next month.
Joey! Yeah? Joe, see if you can get some oil downstairs. This thing's burning up.
Mike.
Yeah?
You ever know this tire store to be open on Sunday?
I never have, man. Why?
I think I just saw someone move past that window.
Okay, let's find out. Looks okay in there. I'll take a look around the back. Okay. See what's happening.
I'll call a backup.
Do it.
Control. This is Ludlow 7, requesting a backup unit on a possible 459 at 924 East Lucas. Please hold it! Came up empty too, huh?
Yeah, might as well cancel the backup. I'll take another look around.
Yeah. Hey, that was fast. We were just about to cancel you guys.
How about that, Buck? Gillis wrapped it up without us old guys.
Well, not exactly.
Well, you can't win them all.
What about those tires back in the street?
There's another unit already on the scene. The owner is on his way over.
Is the place secure? Where's your partner?
He's inside.
What about it, Danko? Is the place secure?
Yeah, it's all clear.
Andy, let's give it to 1 silver.
I already checked it.
You take this side, I'll take that one.
Yeah, it never hurts to put a wash through the second rinse cycle, guys. You never know what kind of dirt you can still flush out. That buck is thorough. Okay, son, take it easy. Just do as I say, we won't have any problems. Turn around, hands up on the wall. That's all. All right, good.
Buck?
Yeah, back here.
You got a call on your radio.
Oh, all right. Have you seen Andy?
No, I haven't. He hasn't come out yet.
Get an ambulance.
My hat, I dropped my hat, Buck.
Get, I got it right here. Take it easy.
Why, they fooled me. I never even saw it.
Who, Andy? Who was it?
Oh, get me on my feet, Buck.
Just take it easy. Hang on. Hang on, damn it. 19 years, Andy, 19. Now, you hang on. Don't you quit on me.
I don't quit on you, Buck. Not me.
Somebody just knifed Andy. Control, officer needs help. Requesting an ambulance at 924 South Lucas.
I'll never quit on you, Buck.
There's nobody out there. How is he? He's dying, Danko. The best man on the force, and he's dying because you didn't do your job.
Yes, thank you.
Nurse, thank you. This is Mrs. Andy Simmons.
Hello.
How is he?
Well, he's still in surgery.
Lieutenant Riker tells me that your husband is in his division.
Yes, he is. Lieutenant, there's an Officer Sanborn waiting at the end of the hall.
Oh, Buck. Excuse me, honey.
What's the word?
It's not good.
Buck.
Mary, I'm sorry. Andy's still in...
The three of us have come through some tough ones in the past, and we'll do it again. I don't know if Andy told you not, but we're going to Hawaii this summer for our vacation. He was there during the war, and he wants me to see the place.
They did everything they could.
I promise you, Mary, I'll get the guy that's responsible for this.
It's me, Joey. Let me in. Hey, you. I got trapped inside. Was you worried about me?
Worried you get caught and spill your guts, yeah. How'd you get out?
Same way I got in.
Did anybody see you?
I'm just a cop.
Are you kidding?
No sweat, man. I gutted him.
You gutted him? What's so funny?
This rookie cop was getting blamed for it while I was taking off.
Are you simple-minded? That cop can identify you.
Just relax. He was almost dead.
What if he lives, Joey?
You won't.
So after your first inspection, the locker was closed?
Yes, sir.
When I found Andy, it was open.
I know. I thought it was too small for anyone to fit in. Look, Lieutenant, if you think I was careless...
Nobody said anything about carelessness, Officer Danko. You're jumping the gun.
Is that it?
That's it. That man is hurting.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Tell me something, Buck. As far as you're concerned, is there any cause for me to recommend a departmental hearing about Danko's behavior in this thing?
No, Eddie, there's no reason for anything like that. Hey, you know me. If I thought Danko were responsible for Andy's death, even indirectly, you couldn't pull me off him. Don't worry about him, Eddie. You know yourself. We all get a couple of teeth pulled and the gums get tougher all the time. He'll be all right. You know, there's one thing, though. You might think about teaming Danko with a veteran for a while. It might help.
That's a good idea. You want the job?
It was an idea, just an idea. I didn't have me in mind.
Well, I do, and I can't think of a better man for the job.
Well, if you put it that way, you may be right.
Yeah. You holding my car up there?
I was waiting for a friend. I got tired. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'll call the public information officer. I'll have him tell the papers you're coming up with a composite make on the killer, and we expect a real quick ID. That ought to make our man squirm a little.
Think it'll work?
Well, what if it doesn't? What's going to happen then? Are you going to keep walking around with your tail dragging?
If I do, I guess you'll just kick it again for me.
No, I won't, but your new partner will. Well, Webster's back with Gillis, so you need a partner. So does Buck Sanborn.
Sanborn?
You know the name, you know the man. Any objections?
Yeah. Why me and Sanborn?
I just gave you a good reason why, Danko. If you want a better one, you won't have to look far. You and Buck Sanborn both lost something together, you might say. Maybe you can help each other to get it back again. That'll be all, Danko.
Herm, they're gonna put your picture in the paper. Yeah, that rookie's making up a composite picture of you.
That's it, man. We split.
With what? The cash we got out of that safe? Couldn't buy a ticket on the crosstown bus. It's gonna take time to peddle those spare parts and tires. I ain't got time, Joey. I'm going down the tubes.
Well, maybe we could buy you some time, figure something out so they'll lay off you for a while.
You keep out of it, Joey. Don't pull any more of your nutty stunts. You hear?
Yeah, I hear you.
Wasting that cop was enough. I don't need any more help from you.
Okay.
I'm gonna bug out of that job down that rag place today and see maybe I can move some of those spare parts. After that, I'm gone.
Hello, is this Ludlow Precinct? Yeah, I would like to speak to Officer Buck Sanborn. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks, Charlie. Yeah,
Is this Officer Sanborn?
it is. Who's this?
The name's Simmons. Andy Simmons.
Who is this? What kind of a sick game you think you're playing?
No sick game. You burn a guy, you're entitled to his name. And don't bother tracing this call, because I ain't gonna be on the horn that long. I just thought you might like to know a few things. I mean, that rookie all but had me. I mean, a blind man could have seen me in that locker. My shirt was sticking out 6 inches. But I think he got scared. Do you know what I mean? Figured someone else would do the job. So, you got one dead partner, my friend. And a rookie partner who makes one terrible teammate. Well, some guy's got all the luck, I guess. You know what I mean? Have a nice day, Bucky.
Hi, you want me to drive?
Nope, I think I can handle it.
I already did a walk-around check of the car, if that's what you're doing.
That's what I'm doing, all right. Because we're partners, Danko. And one partner always backstops another one, right? And that's what I'm doing. I'm just making sure that my partner did a good job of checking out the car. What about the tire pressure? Did you check it?
28 all around.
Well, I like them a little overinflated. 30 at the least.
Okay.
And I am the man in the driver's seat, don't forget.
I figure if I do, you'll let me know about it.
Sure will. After all, what are partners for?
Look, you're letting him get to you. Maybe that's just what he wants.
That's right. He never came out and actually said anything about Andy, did he?
No. No, if he'd done that, I'd have something to go on, but it's not what he's saying, it's his attitude.
What we've got here is a generation gap. Buck's got his way of doing things, and we've got ours. That's all.
Hey, Mike. Buck is a tough old bull. You know that. He's hardline all the way. He would lean on any rookie.
I thought about that, man, but it's just no good. Look, I know he's leaning on me. I got no way to prove it. No, it's...
Why don't we bowl a few frames, huh?
Come on.
No, I'll pass. I'm going over and wait for Jill.
Look, she won't be off for another couple hours. What are you gonna do? Just sit there by yourself?
I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna feel sorry for myself. I'm gonna pout. You know, if that's okay with you guys. I'll see you.
Yeah.
You know, I really think that I can understand how Buck must feel. You know? I'm not gonna let him take it out on Mike.
Maybe we can do something about it on next shift.
You got an idea?
Like my old Uncle Harry used to say, when you can't go forward, try a little reverse. And that just means going back to where it all started.
Okay. If we assume that the guy was in this locker, then he must have caught Andy by surprise, right?
Look, the locker I buy, but not the surprise. Not total surprise anyway. But we know Andy had put his gun away. I'd say he thought he had the situation under control.
Then how did the killer get away? How'd he get out of here?
You say Buck was in the garage?
Mm-hmm. And no one came out the front. This window's been painted shut for a long time.
What about this ventilator?
No, the opening's too small.
Not for a guy who could squeeze into that locker. This gotta be it. Sounds screwed down.
Terry, that overturned chair wasn't from a fight. It fell off that desk. That's how he got up here. There's nothing up here. Nothing but all this old junk. It looks like someone's been here for years.
Doesn't seem to have left his weapon.
Maybe he left something else. Come here.
Doesn't show signs of weatherware. Must have been dropped here recently. Let's go.
Flowers were lovely. Thanks for bringing them back.
They're for the wrong man. Andy shouldn't be lying there.
But he is. He is. And we both have to learn to live with that.
After 19 years on the force, neither Andy nor me could ever learn to live with murder.
They'll catch him.
They're looking for the one that held the knife. The one I want is the one that put Andy in front of it.
Buck, will you think a minute? If Mike Danko were responsible, the department would have done something. No, there would have been an inquiry.
The department wasn't there, Mary. I was. Sure, on paper, Danko's clean, but Andy didn't die on paper. I'm sorry, Mary, but I don't need an inquiry.
The fingerprints on the ticket stub is the first solid clue we've had in the slaying of Officer Simmons. You all have mug shots of the suspect, Joseph Randolph Charles, male, Caucasian, age 24 years, 5'6", 120 pounds. He's done time at the institution for the criminally insane. Last good address we had on him is 2 years old. Detectives feel he's connected with a gang dealing in stolen auto parts. So let's start investigating small garages, auto supply stores first.
Lieutenant, whoever bought those hot parts ain't gonna tell us anything.
That's right, but the legit ones, the non-buyers, might help us. Any questions? Move out.
Never saw the guy. Never dealt with him. All my parts come right from the Prospect outfit. I never buy from anybody else. And what we've been talking about is the reason. You buy hot stuff, you wind up with a cold business. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
It's about time somebody did.
That's right.
Say, can I talk to you guys for a second? My name is Schmidt, and I heard you talking to the guy there. I might know where you can get a line on the one you're looking for. I can tell you where he is.
Where is he?
For $5, I can tell you where he is.
Sir, if you've got some information, why didn't you call the police right away?
Oh, I didn't know about it. No, I just picked up this paper in the trash can. I just read about it.
How do we know that the information's any good?
Because he's got a lot of tires to sell. Hey, what have you got to lose? $2.50 a piece.
Okay, you got it.
Okay, you'll find him here. And God bless you both. Have a nice day now, here.
Thank you. No mistake. This is the address.
Yeah, looks like Smitty did a number on us, huh?
Yep. He had nothing.
Well, he's got something now. Your $5.
Our $5.
Yeah, I figured there was something wrong when he offered me those parts cheaper than I can get them wholesale.
Can you describe him?
Yeah, I think so. Average height, Caucasian, brown hair. Or was it black? Eyes, Well, to tell you the truth, he didn't stay very long when I wasn't interested, you know.
This the man?
No, that's not the man that I talked to. That man was waiting outside. They drove off together in a truck.
Do you recall anything about the truck?
Yeah, it was red and had a name on the side. Remember that thing the GIs used to write all over the walls during World War II?
Yeah, I've heard about a couple of them, yeah.
Kilroy was here.
Was that the name of the truck?
No, but it was something like that.
Milroy.
No.
Conroy.
Kilgore, Kilrain.
I got it. Seymour.
Sure you wouldn't like some hot coffee?
No, thank you, Mr. Seymour.
Okay. I'll vouch for any one of these drivers except one.
Which one's that, sir?
Herm Watson. Put a lot of extra mileage on this truck and refused to explain it.
Where is he now?
I don't know and I don't care. He saved me the trouble of firing him. He quit.
Is this his present address?
Could be. I'm not sure.
You ever see this man before, sir?
Yeah, with Watson.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Thank you very much, sir. It's been very helpful.
If they show up, I'll get in touch with you.
That's not likely, sir.
Hold. Drop. Okay, ladies, that was fine. Now, here's another one for those hips and tummies. This one to the count of 4. Standing up.
Oh, hello,
arms
Mrs.
out to the
Simmons.
sides. Now, watch me.
Am I interrupting anything?
Yes, you are, and thank you very much. Please come in. Won't you sit down?
Stretch those muscles
Yes,
out.
thank you.
Remember, you know you're not cheating your old buddy. You're cheating yourself if you don't...
How about a cup of coffee?
No. I'm not much good at sipping coffee and making social conversation, but I really want to speak what's on my mind.
Well, then why don't we skip the coffee and the social conversation, and why don't you tell me what it is you came to say?
Mrs. Danko, I have reason to believe that Buck Sanborn blames your husband for my Andy's death.
And how about you, Mrs. Simmons? Do you feel the same way?
No. No, I don't.
Oh, good. I've been worried about Mike. He's been feeling awfully guilty. But I know him, Mrs. Simmons, and I know that if he were in any way responsible for your husband's death, well, he'd bring himself up before a review board.
Well, Mrs. Danko, I'm afraid for him. You see, Buck isn't himself. I mean, he and Andy were more than just partners. Maybe that's it. When you're in that patrol car, there isn't anything that's just more than just partners. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Mrs. Simmons, we haven't had our social conversation. I'd like to sometime.
We will. We will. Mrs. Danko, do you love your husband?
I love him very much.
Well, then I'm glad I came. Tell him to be careful. Tell him to hold to life with all he's worth. Because I can look at you and I can see that he's worth a lot.
Hello, this is Mrs. Danko. Is my husband there?
He's on patrol, Mrs. Danko. If it's an emergency, I can get in touch.
No, that's all right. I don't think it's an emergency.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
What is this, my birthday or something?
No, I'm just glad you're home.
Me too, but gee, it's not as if it didn't happen every day. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yeah?
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Huh? What happened?
Well, Mary Simmons came to see me today. She thinks Buck Sanborn blames you for her husband's death and that he might try to, harm you in some way.
Did Buck tell her that?
Yeah, I think he did in his way. That's what she thinks. She knows him, right?
I don't know him that well, Joe, but I know his record. I know he's been an excellent officer for almost 20 years. I don't think he knows how to be anything else. I appreciate Mrs. Simmons' concern, but I think it's without cause.
You take this one, I'll get the next.
Right.
10-7 investigation. 10-7 investigation at info.
Ludlow Niner. 211 in progress. 2941 North Waddell. Code 3. Do you read Ludlow Niner?
Roger, we're on it.
10-4 Ludlow 9.
I have an on-view alarm at 1846 Van Ness. 1846 Van Ness. Can the alarm company respond, please? What alarm company was that? More than 30?
Echo at 211, let's roll. Echo, take that, cover the back. Got it. Police, hold it.
Please freeze!
All right, come on. Get up. Get your feet back. Come on, move it. Get up. Come on, move it.
Firing pin never made contact with a shell.
Yeah? Well, make sure you log it when you turn it back into the weapons room. Now, come on, let's get these guys over to Central.
I see. Anything else? All over the place? No, I'll take care of it. Right. Ran Watson through R&I. He has no record. What's that?
It's from a notepad we found in Watson's apartment.
Fine, just fine, boys. Sticking to police procedure right down the line, I see. First you barge in without a warrant, leave your fingerprints all over the place, delighting the boys in the lab no end. Then you remove a piece of potential evidence without authorization. Let me see what you got there.
Those phone numbers belong to all the supply stores.
This, religious logo here, and the best is love, that's from an old hymn. And this Ruth Saves, that's more than just a promise. It's also the name of a once popular evangelist. She was originally known as Ruth Savez. As you can see, she's changed the Z to an S. Thus, Ruth saves, blending in very nicely with the line of work. The interesting thing is, this piece of paper would have to be 12 or 13 years old because that's when Ruth Savez died.
And where did he get the notepad?
That's a good question, Webster. You find the answer.
Guy could starve waiting for you. Where you been?
Dropped by the apartment house.
And you got a hole in your head?
Don't sweat it. I was next door at Bessie's. They were in your pad, you know. Bessie told me. Cops are onto you, Herm.
That tears it. We load the truck and sell that stuff out of state. If they're after me, they're after you. Dig?
No sense both of us worrying about it.
Man, you are unreal.
It's warm beer.
Go ahead, Gillis. I'm right here. What do you got?
We just came from the newspaper morgue. It seems Ruth Savez built her own tabernacle near the old amusement park. Now, if the building is still standing, that might be where Watson picked up the notepads.
That sounds good. It's my hunch you'll get a lot more than just notepads. Go ahead and investigate. I'll send a backup out.
10-4.
Sergeant, send a car around for me. I'm going to go out there.
Ludlow 6, backup needed at the old amusement park grounds. Code 6 Charles, handle code 2, over.
We're rolling on it. We'll go in east on Monroe Street.
Mission 5. Send the wagon and cast him off.
Take a look around back, huh? They're loading the truck.
Police, hold it right there.
Get the guys inside. Got you covered.
I'll cross beyond the stage and try to flank him. Police, freeze! You're the one I want. Put your hands behind your head and turn around.
You freeze, pig.
Okay, Sanborn, I got him. Move it.
Don't take another step, Danko. You're about to move into my line of fire, rookie.
Move it.
Nice shot, Buck. How'd you know it wasn't one of our boys?
Our boys don't carry 45 automatics. Eddie, you got a little time?
Yeah, sure, Buck.
There's a few things I gotta tell you.
Why? Something you couldn't tell me before?
Eddie, I couldn't even tell him to myself before.
Yes. Well, anyway, once we got to the address that he gave us, it turned out to be a vacant lot.
Yes. What can I say? Dumb, you know?
You know, weren't you guys telling me the other day about how you had to develop a sort of a sixth sense in order to be a policeman? And you said, now, you correct me if I'm wrong, you said you were getting so good you could spot a dip from across the street. What happened?
I guess that Smitty was just very convincing.
I'd say about $5 worth.
I want another beer.
Yeah. I'll get it. Lieutenant! Sir, please, join us. Sit down.
No, thanks. I'll only be a minute. Wednesday's my league night. Gillis, here's the $5 you paid to a character named Smitty.
Oh. Well, thank you very much, sir. All right, I never expect to see this again.
Our department is not always bogged down in red tape. Sometimes the wheels do rotate. And here's your 10, Danko. Also paid to an individual named Smitty.
Oh, thanks, Lieutenant.
No need to feel bad about this, man. You did the right thing.
Thank you, sir.
But if you should bump into Smitty again, like they say, go easy.
Yes,
right.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. Swell. Well, I've got $10 that says I buy the next round.
I think you can.
You'll afford the next round.
I want to know.